Welcome to Leaders in Action. We learn a lot many things from different leaders. Leaders in Action is a project of IDF in association with DSIMS. Each episode, I interview different leaders. I share their experiences with you. I'm sure this episode would be enjoyed by you. Thank you. Sir, I like to thank you personally and Dr. Narayan for supporting this project. This project is Leaders in Action, and we meet a lot of leaders, by and large leaders of the industry. So, your little advice on this project or your opinion about this project. Can I have it, please?
First of all, I thank you for the opportunity given to me.
It's an honor.
Yes. We should change our mindsets. Today, over a period of time, we have become selfish and selfish. This must be changed.
Okay.
And this can be changed only by the leaders opting for social action and the mass media covering it properly.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this doesn't happen that way. And therefore, young people and inspired people, whatever their age, should come forward, educate the people by word of mouth communication, which is very, very important. That can change their mindsets, and then propose new schemes by which they can improve the quality of life of the people of India. This is what I feel.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. I have observed one thing. An organization like IDF is supported by a lot of industries in an individual capacity. Now, can you share your experience of collecting resources for the good causes through IDF? How did you get this idea of reaching out to business houses to support your endeavor and your effort?
The message is for the common people actually. But they have very little resources. Over a period of time, the message has gone to the business houses, the top leaders of the country, and the social elite. And therefore, this has created a kind of wave, by which they feel they are part of this scheme.
Very nice.
They should do something about it instead of spending their life in a selfish way. Do something for the common people. The most important thing is family planning, education for the poor children, and the whole country will be different. We will be having a new India of our great future. Yes.
Well said, sir. Today, Government of India mandated large business houses to contribute a minimum percentage towards CSR. But during your time, in fact, it was purely voluntary. You reached out to these corporate houses and then you asked them to contribute in a little way. Can you mention some leaders from the industry, they supported your cause and which you remember and you like to appreciate?
IDF is a broad-based policy. It's a very broad-based organization. It is a people's organization. So, we go to people like JRD Tata, for example, very great business people, for example. They have treated us beautifully well and carried the message. Their message has come out very well. The presidents of India, the prime ministers, they have all agreed to support the cause of leprosy eradication and also social development over a period of time. This is our strength.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So today, IDF is known for many other things other than leprosy eradication. For example, one major contribution of IDF, the young leadership development, which is something very commendable. And what made you to conceive this idea And can you elaborate a little bit about IDF leadership, young leadership program?
By 2005, the leprosy cases have come down and India declared leprosy-free status with the approval of the World Health Organization.
Okay.
In fact, many leprosy organizations wound up. We were about to do that, but we thought it is better to see the Prime Minister and the President and to share our ideas.
Okay.
They said, no, don't do this.
Okay.
Divert your attention for social activities.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Both the President and the Prime Minister asked us to continue, maybe change your name from Indian Leprosy Foundation to Indian Development Foundation.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And develop the cause of these things.
Okay.
Major thing is education for the poor. An educated person is a great asset to the country.
Okay.
He can change, he can earn a living, he can support a family, he can educate his own children, and the whole country will be a kind of a paradise. I foresee a kind of paradise for India in the coming few years.
Okay.
This is what I feel.
Sir, I have observed you in many occasions, and you are 92. And you have been an inspiration for many people, not only young, but people, of your age too. And surprisingly and astonishingly, you are involved in many other things. Can you tell the secret of your energy, and how do you, inspire, how do you keep inspiring IDF?
I feel in India, as a society, we respect elders.
Very true.
And most of the elders have the resources built in, either by way of pension or holdings during the service period. And this can be utilized for good purposes.
Yes.
The only thing is the elderly people must think in a new way.
Yes, very true.
And then start supporting areas which are good for the country.
Very true.
And that is the secret of success.
Okay.
We should get elderly people more and more in the process. This is what I feel.
No wonder, because I have seen a great fan following wherever you are, and I'm surprised many occasions because youngsters they they idolize you. Sir, I have one more question to ask. Like for example, IDF is not a full, highly resourceful organization. I understand. You reach out to many people for resources and support.
Yes.
What I like to understand from you, I'm sure you must have met many leaders, political leaders and industry leaders and leaders of various sorts. Can you share some experience of meeting a few leaders? They impacted you in a great way. One or two leaders.
I can say I have met a number of great leaders, both government, commercial and the social workers.
Right.
Many of them have influenced me in some way or the other.
Okay.
Particularly, I would like to mention about President Abdul Kalam Sahib.
Okay.
He asked me questions with a tremendous amount of curiosity.
Very nice.
And I answered the questions with facts and figures.
Okay.
He telephoned immediately the health ministry to verify whether the figures given by me are correct.
Very interesting. Okay.
I was very happy.
Okay.
My figures were very correct.
Oh, I see.
Because I have taken the figures from the ministry only.
Okay.
Similarly, leaders like JRD Tata,
Okay.
he is a great man.
Yes.
I have written to him for about 7 years.
Okay.
I want to meet you. No reply.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No reply at all.
Okay.
After about 7 years, one fine morning, his secretary telephoned.
Okay.
Saab is able to meet you for 5 minutes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You come on particular day.
Okay.
I decided to meet him and make an event out of this.
Okay.
The most important thing is I know he likes flowers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I went to Taj Mahal Hotel. I went to the place where he goes to fetch flowers.
Okay.
I asked the lady in charge, which is the flower and which is the color of the flower, which JRD Saab would like.
Very interesting. Okay.
And she selected some particular flower.
Okay.
And I made a bouquet out of it. And when I met him, I handed over this.
Okay.
And 2 drops of tears came down from his eyes.
Oh, how nice.
Because this is the flower which Mrs. JRD Tata liked very much.
Oh, I see.
And he used to give it to her.
Okay.
And I had given the same flower to him.
Okay.
And then he asked me questions. These 5 minutes have gone into 3 hours.
Oh, really?
And we had lunch together.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, that is the... So, if you involve people, either by government or in private or in social work, a lot of things can be done. Yes.
Very true, sir. You mentioned 2, memorable incidents. One is Abdul Kalam, Dr. Abdul Kalam. The other one is JRD Tata.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Abdul Kalam is a very, very popular persona in India. In fact, even childhood, idolized.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember a couple of another, interesting qualities of Dr. Abdul Kalam, which you could remember?
Yeah, he was a great leader. He was a great leader of all times to come.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes, yes. He has invited us to a small place in the hills of Karnataka.
Okay.
Where nobody could go. Only animals were there. And a few tribal people with their children. He used to spend his birthday there.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
And he has invited us to join. We used to stay in tents, small tents.
Okay.
The president will stay in a tent.
Oh.
And I shared at the tent with him.
Okay, okay.
So it was a very good event for sharing ideas.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because there are no bars. He used to ask questions and I used to answer.
Okay.
And then the way in which he was connected with the poor children influenced me very much.
Very nice.
That is the secret.
So 2 leaders meeting, one another is something really amazing.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, sir. In fact, it has been a great pleasure and an honor to be with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.